Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Maverick, and I would like to say thank you again for 100 subscribers. This is day two, game two, which I promise is Homefront, and then tonight I will be playing Black Ops. If anyone wants to join, feel free to join. Now, moving on to this. Okay, Homefront. I have not done a real formal review for you guys and this and that. And I'm just going to go about and talk about the game and talk about the things I like and this and that. It's not going to be like a super duper review because you want to know this game's been out for a while now. So it's not a matter of reviewing. You guys just want to see gameplay of it. I sped this up a little bit because of it was a little long match. And I kept it because of it's a really good game. It's a really good gameplay, and it's a comeback. It's a really good comeback, I think, especially in this type of game in Homefront, where it's so easy to be down and just get pummeled into the ground. To where if you can come back and win, it's kind of a big deal. I feel about it at least, and especially in team deathmatch. Maybe not in a ground control. It's not that big of a deal. But I feel in team deathmatch is a big deal because it all goes strictly off kills. It has no other thing. It's just kills. You got to get more kills. Well, you got to make up a lot of room. At one point in time, we're down by like 1,500, which is like 15 kills, which sound like a lot, but I mean, this game, you do good if you can go, a KDR of 3 and get into the double digits and stay in the single digits with deaths. You know what I mean? It's just this game's not as easy, and that's why I think it's not getting the love it deserves. This is, what I'm getting at here is I feel like this game is always going to be behind the curve because of Call of Duty and stuff like that. And honestly, this is just a fun game. Okay, at the $60 price point for really, it's a multiplayer game that doesn't really have any. It doesn't have a lot of weapons, but it makes up for it with the playability of it. First of all, you're not worried about hit detection. It has dedicated servers, so that's not going to be an issue. Once you get into the match, you're good for the rest of the night. You're set. Yeah. I have to admit, sometimes I have an issue at the very beginning, but it has to get you to a server and get you the appropriate server. And they're going to be updating that too, so it puts you in better servers so you get closer. So it's all going to go uphill from here with Homefront. I mean, already, okay, release date. It hits the shelf. The only issue was really the server was down, but I mean, I know a bunch of people hated on the game for that, but honestly, I can't think of one game that wasn't down the night it came out. You know what I mean? Didn't have some issues with the server. So, I mean, that didn't run a beta. I mean, all the Call of Duties have had issues, I know, with signing people in and this and that on the first day. So you can't really, get on them for that, right? I mean, that's something that just happens, It's hard to take in, the factors of what are really going to make this game sell or what's going to really make this game sell and this and that. I enjoyed the game a lot. I really enjoyed. Yeah, there's not a lot of guns, but like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of depth. There's a lot of drones. There's airstrikes. There's a lot of different things that you can spend these battle points that you earn for killing people or capturing objectives. That's why the battle point system is just such a good system. And I overheard someone, they were talking about, if you die, if you get a death streak, if you die, I think it's 10 times in the row or more than that in a row, you gain the opportunity to use a helicopter at the end, because you get enough battle points. And they're like, oh well, if you just suck, yeah, but your KD is what, like 2 and 15, and then you get a helicopter. Your KD is not going to improve at all after that. Like, that's just, I hate when people hate on games without honestly just thinking about it for a second. Okay, yeah, Modern Warfare 2, you want to know what? Death Streak sucked. But you want to know what? Everyone still loves Modern Warfare. And what's funny is that's not even the big issue anymore. Who cares about Painkiller or Copycat or those things? What about fucking One Man Army? No one talks about that. Like, oh, this is not. Who cares about the death streaks? There were so much other things wrong with that game that even bring up the death streaks in it are stupid. And to help people out for being sucky at games, it's really not that big of a deal. It's been doing it on forever. Okay, if you play a Nintendo game, if you own a Wii or any type of Nintendo system, well, guess what? You promote games that have the ability to cheat to where it will balance out the game for both of you. And I don't care what you say. Have you guys ever played shit, what are some of the games like Mario Kart and those games? Those games are awful. They're notorious for helping the losers stay close in the game. And and now we're like, oh, you promoting these people for losing. That's stupid. Listen, we're all here to have a good time. If you're doing bad, and that's one thing to pick you up, guess what? It's just a pick you up, man. Just relax. It's just a game. It's just about, you know, having a good time and this and that. And as you guys see, you know, this game's just a lot of fun. Just how much you can do. You just run around. You do whatever you want. I don't have to worry about, you know, people don't really camp here in this game, which is kind of funny to me, is that not very many people camp in this game, because I think, you know, the community hasn't put this, like, this weird restraint on, oh, hey, you need to do this well in this game to be a good player, or you need to do this to be... No, this game has so much more depth because they actually reward you for doing things like shooting down. There you go. For me, shooting down this stuff, I get points for that. That goes towards the team. That helps out the team. But guess what? Not in Black Ops, not in those other COD games, or even in Battlefield. You know, you shoot down something, you're not going to get on a kill streak for it or this and that. And that's where I kind of find where it's funny that we get on these games for doing this kind of stuff, where it's just weird to me that we can't just enjoy games anymore. We have to, like, belligerent, you know, we have to, you know, analyze them to the T and just figure out all the ins and outs and what's wrong, what's good, what's bad, this and that. It's like, listen, just play the game. This game is just a lot of fun. I just have a good time playing this game. It's not a matter of, hey, I'm going to do super awesome, I'm going to get 100 kills this match. No, definitely not, and not in this game. I mean, I guess you could. You would have to be some type of beast. That would be pretty interesting to see. The highest scorer ever in Homefront, but, you know, I doubt I would ever get that. I probably average, you know, 30 plus if I play like ground control, and probably around 20, in the 20s I've been averaging for TDM, which I feel is really good. I mean, yeah, I just established this point. No one ever established it, but, you know, this game's, it's not very easy. It's not, you can't just pick it up and go, because the hit detection does work. So guess what? A guy's going to be able to nail you from across the you know, across the field easy, because the hit detection actually works and actually goes through. And, you know, as you guys can see here, you know, I'm just doing work, and right there's the Diablo. The SMGs, for a tip for you guys, SMGs are probably like the best class in the game, hands down. I mean, they shoot so fast. You just can't lose up close. Now, yeah, at distance you're gonna lose, but I don't see too many times where I feel like I'm, you know, outmatched with having an SMG. It's just the way I feel about it in this game. Because you got a limited run and stuff, it's so easy for you to move around the map. And look at this. Comeback victory. Look at that. We won by 6 kills. So there you guys go. We win. I go 20-7. There you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the talk about Homefront. You guys want more? Let me know. Holla.